Welcome to the Joyage Kingdom. In today's video, we'll be doing a paid, brutally honest review video on ToonTown NFT project. This is a new NFT project launching on the 5th of March of 2022. They have 6,969 tunes launching. Guys, if you've been enjoying the consistent uploads, I'm trying to give you guys a plethora of different types of content. I do enjoy it. I love making videos. It's my favorite thing to do. So if you've been enjoying it, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom, click that like button. That like button, just make it blue. It helps me out so much. The goal of this channel is to instill the knowledge and confidence it's going to take to navigate this metaverse on your own one day. So if that sounds good to you, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord. All the links are down in the description. I try to offer as much value as I can on all my social platforms. If you'd like to get 3 free stocks, go ahead and sign up for my Webull description. All you have to do is get an account, input even $1, and that helps me out directly. It's always good to have multiple trading apps just in case one of them is crashing and you want to take advantage of a dip. Guys, let's get into this video. So here's the ToonTown's Twitter page here. Cute art, you know, this reminds me a little bit of Captain Underpants. Does this remind you guys of that? Same like shape of head and just like same style of art. Very cute, very nostalgic. ToonTown's a perfect name for it. They do an excellent job with their personal branding, honestly, on their Twitter. A ton of stuff, a good balance of like growth campaigns, marketing, and just like in real world, you know, like art, pictures. They do memes and stuff like that. It's good to see that kind of stuff from a Twitter project. They also do a good job of doing some in real life stuff, like I assume their artist went out and painted this and they do some video. I think they should push this way more. They could, you know, they could get this video of the artist painting this shit, make that a little time lapse of like speed it up of him doing it, post it on TikTok, go viral. They need to do stuff like I've been talking about this for a few videos now with new NFT projects, especially if the artist is someone who's talented. Make fun art, do graffiti or whatever. I don't know if graffiti is legal, but make your art and film yourself doing the art and then post that and get people to get involved emotionally. So I love to see this, a good start, but I'd like to see even more behind the scenes action. Same with this shit, dude. How the hell did this happen? You know, how did this happen? Like, film that. You know, that's real content, that's value, that's entertainment. So I'd like to see a lot more of this stuff on their Twitter. They do a good job other than that, though. We can talk about their moon map since that's on their Twitter. This is their roadmap. So we'll zoom in just a tiny bit here. At 10%, they're going to have 5 loons minted and airdropped to a random holder. A community vote of 0.5 ETH be sent to either 1 holder or 0.1 sent to 5 holders. At 25%, 5 loon holders will receive 0.22 ETH each. 10 loons will be minted and airdropped to random holders. At 50%, 10 loon holders will receive 0.25 ETH. 1 random loon holder will receive 1 ETH. A community wallet will be created and 2.5 ETH will be added to it. At 70%, 5 ETH will be added to the community wallet. 5 ETH will be donated to a community chosen charity. Love that. And then 1 alien friend or Kryptoon Goon or other community voted, shout out Kryptoon Goon, NFT will be purchased and airdropped to a random loon holder. At 90%, 7 ETH will be airdropped to the community wallet. 10 loons will be airdropped to random loon holders who have not listed their NFTs. That's a good sign. I like to see that. That's a good little caveat there. I have the same thing for my NFT holders. We do certain things that are only available for people who have delisted NFTs. At sold out 100%, loon holders can expect a volume 2 roadmap to be announced in the following weeks. Community wallet funds set up for secondary sales. 2 lucky loon holders will be sent 1 ETH each. A special 1 of 1 will be auctioned off. Proceeds go to charity. And beyond, it's going to be a community focused collectible NFT project. They want to push this ecosystem and also do it together, and also have the Genesis be the priority for future releases and much more. They want to have merch, store, a town token, it looks like, volume 2, access to holder exclusive NFT alpha discords and all that stuff. Here's their website. Pretty much what I was expecting and hoping, honestly, from this style of art, this style of vibe. I'm glad to see that their website also, you know, has that. Some people skip the art and they skip the work on websites. You've seen it. You guys have seen the new projects who have absolute trash websites, right? So it's good to see this. It's cute. It's fun. I like to see it. You know, this is just good branding. Good branding. I like the colors on the project. The first inhabitants of the Toontown are the loons, a diverse bunch of creatures who escaped the loony bin in search of freedom and a home. They are the first creatures to stumble to Toontown, insinuating another volume 2 or 2nd or 3rd collection or something like that. The team is a bunch of people who basically got fucked in the NFT space, and they're like, screw it, we're going to make our own collection here. So Mediocre, or Taylor, is a talented self-taught New Zealand-based artist with experience in multiple forms of art. He's predominantly focused on realism for the past 12 years, with white pencil and black paper being his main medium of choice. Then that shows on his Instagram here. Go to his Instagram, this is what it looks like. This is some of the art he has. I still think he needs to do 150,000 times more personal branding. Show it. I mean, like, why not just show a little time lapse of you drawing something? You know, just more content. People need to see who you are, especially if you're an artist focused project where you want to prioritize a little bit. You got to show that side. So anyways, throughout the years, he's dabbled into digital arts with skills in Photoshop and Illustrator. These skills led to design marketing material for companies he's previously employed with. Taylor is known for the crypto space for the last 2 years, but found himself heavily DJing the space for the past year. He's amazed at how much everything in the space worked and how there's opportunity to use his own skills. So the people on the team met 6 months ago when a project called Lil Baby Ape Club was stolen and rugged by a Twitter user called Nifty. Since then, they had both experienced the good and bad of the space and grew a strong bond throughout the journey. Taylor knew everyone was eager to make a community-based project. Taylor knew everyone was focused on, they just wanted a community-based project, so they came up with the character, the ToonTown creature, and that's when everything was born. Like, I already feel 10 times better just reading that and just getting a little bit to know, like, it humanizes the people, right? Because before, if you don't have this one bit of content, it's just some person, right? You go to the website, you're like, this is the team. It's like, these aren't even people, you know, these are just like names. And it's so important to humanize the people in the team. That way, if something goes wrong, as I said earlier, you have something to look back on, that people aren't going to just start flooding everything, because they're gonna be like, no, I fuck with Taylor. I liked him. I heard what he said. He was on a podcast, whatever, you know? And then this is one of the other people on the team, one of the main people, the devs, Jen. If we scroll down here, he's a developer of 22 years. He started his first developing experience back in the early 90s on C64 and Amiga, but became professional in 99 when he started his first development job in an early startup, a car marketplace. Starting with classic web design with HTML, then clicking to server-side programming with Perl. Respect for that, because I've taken computer science classes, and that's just fucking hard. So respect to anyone, honestly, who's done this kind of work. He's also done a lot of stuff with web development positions in different industries, advertising, marketplaces, publishing, startups. He has experiences in different programming languages, APIs, platforms, including Ruby on Rails, JavaScript, TypeScript, Perl, PHP, which definitely gives him a leg up as far as understanding, you know, blockchains like Solidity and Ethereum. But we have the story, the prologue here. And it kind of just goes into a little bit of the backstory. It's really, really good to have this content, a lot of lore here. You know, if someone who's really interested in the project ends up reading this, or if you're watching this video and you get to hear this part, you get to see this part about the rumors, about the hats and the glasses disappearing, the strange creatures here. You get involved in the story. You see a cute little creature here. It kind of shoots you back to like being a kid a little bit. And so these kind of Medium articles are super underrated, and I don't see a lot of new projects doing this. So this is excellent. I love to see this. It's important to have the lore, and it's honestly, most of the time it's not even important what the lore is. It's just important that there is something there for people to look at, for people to read, and to get interested in it. And for story 2, The Finding, this was just published today, and this is another reason I'm actually filming this after I had recorded the original video. Essentially, they're trying to build more and more of Loonville, and they started to notice a lot of these loons popping in and out of the bushes and stuff, and you know, people couldn't believe it. A huge crater scarred the ground where loons surrounding the perimeter. The builders were flabbergasted what they found. I love to see this stuff. This is super exciting. It's fun, you know. And then they have a strong bond formed between the humans and the new loons. They found ways to communicate via images and body language. This is fun because this also creates space for some kind of content later down the line. It creates space for any kind of new drops that happen. Good stuff. So as I said earlier, March 5th, 2022 is the launch time. The minting price will be 0.069, 6,969 available. The OG sale, 1 free mint and 1 mint at, whoa, wait. 1 free mint and 1 at mint price, 2 for the price of 1. That is dope. I love that. Whitelist sale, max of 2 per wallet, 0.059 ETH. Good to see that. I like to see that. So currently the utility for the Town token is going to be their currency for the Town token. It's going to be accumulated via staking. More tunes staked will equal more tunes accumulated. Tokens will have utility both in real capacity and within the ecosystem as far as digital stuff. And I just popped in their Discord just to make sure everything looked good in here. Everything is very organized. They've run this thing very tight. It's good. Everything looks good in their Discord. Guys, that's pretty much going to bring this video to a close. As far as the constructive criticism, I think you guys pretty much got the gist. They just need to have a lot more personal branding content. They just need more content in general. They need more. They just need more. They need more and more and more. They're doing a decent job of that, but they need to have more personal brand, because that's how you're going to build this community, especially for the type of community they want. They have to show more. You know, you can't expect people to buy in if you're not going to put out. That makes sense. Not in that way. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash a like, turn that button blue if you haven't already. It helps me out tremendously. Subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, join the Discord. All the links are down in the description. I try and bring as much value as possible to all my social medias. If you want to get 3 free stocks, sign up for my link in the description from my Webull account. It helps me out directly. There's no point in not having more, you know, trading platforms, because if something goes wrong and you want to take advantage of a dip, you can't do it if you don't have all the apps. So make sure you download that. Helps me out tremendously. I appreciate you guys all doing that. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes on the other side of me. And until next time, continue on your Joyage. Continue to learn and be grateful you're alive watching this video.